Back in 2009, it was ranked second in the world for the largest producers of movies behind India's Bollywood. I wanted to honor Nollywood and produce my own small Nigerian film. Ipelio Bawani. Hello, how are you? Everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on another Tea Time with Tammie as we explore Nigeria. Well, you cannot talk about Nigeria and not honor Nollywood, which is their film and movie industry. Back in 2009, it was ranked second in the world for the largest producers of movies behind India's Bollywood. Their film industry started in the 1960s with great filmmakers like Hubert Ogunde, Baba Sala, and Jab Adu, as well as many others. These filmmakers started in stage performance and then transitioned into the film industry. And then, in about 1970, the first indigenous Nigerian movie was produced. It was Kongi's Harvest. For myself, I have spent many an hours sitting in a hairdresser's salon watching Nigerian movies. They're known for great drama, gut-wrenching humor, and some very entertaining storylines. Well, today, for my armchair travel adventure, I wanted to honor Nollywood and produce my own small Nigerian film. This is inspired by Nigerian folklore, which is used to explain how our world works. The one I found today was Why the Sun and the Moon Live in the Sky, and was written by Elphinstone Dayrell. I hope you'll love it. Why the Sun and the Moon Live in the Sky by Elphinstone Dayrell. Many years ago, the sun and water were great friends and both lived on earth together. The sun very often used to visit the water, but the water never returned his visits. At last, the sun asked the water why it was that he never came to see him in his house. The water replied that the sun's house was not big enough and that if he came with his people, he would drive the sun out. And then he said, "If you wish me to visit you, you must build a very large compound. But I warn you that it will have to be a tremendous place, as my people are very numerous and take up a lot of room." The sun promised to build a very big compound, and soon afterwards, he returned home to his wife, the moon, who greeted him with a broad smile when he opened the door. The sun told the moon what he had promised the water, and next day commenced building a huge compound in which to entertain his friend. When it was completed, he asked the water to come and visit him the next day. When the water arrived, he called out to the sun and asked him whether it was safe for him to enter. And the sun answered, "Yes, come in, my friend." The water began to flow in, accompanied by the fish and all the water animals. Very soon, the water was knee-deep, so he asked the sun if it was still safe, and the sun again said yes, so more water came in. When the water was level with the top of a man's head, the water said to the sun, "Do you want more of my people to come?" And the sun and the moon both answered yes, not knowing any better, so the water flowed on until the sun and the moon had to perch themselves on top of the roof. Again, the water addressed the sun, but receiving the same answer and more of his people rushing in, the water very soon overflowed the top of the roof, and the sun and moon were forced to go up into the sky, where they have remained ever since. The end. Thank you so much. Now, good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We so appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Odabo.